everyone. Welcome to the Excellent School of Knowledge and Hidden Truth. I'm Boluwatife Koinsola Ayodele, your host for this podcast. Wishing you a belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Hope the festive vibes are still lingering. In the last episode, I talked about being focused, where I discussed on the inspiring reasons to be focused as youths and teenagers, and I also talked about the benefit attached to it as well as other highlights. Now in this episode, I will discuss on a topic called faith. Again, faith. What is faith? Faith is a condition of hoping for something and expecting it to happen. It is the solid continual hope, steadfastness, as well as being patient in expectation of the result. It is the confidence that what we hope for will come to pass. In life, one is expected to have faith, backed up with courage in order to pass through their journey on earth. It is that thing that keeps you going with a belief that you will get it. Now, I will tell you the two major types of faith we have. 1. The genuine faith. 2. The reluctant faith. The genuine faith is that faith backed up by believing and hoping something will happen. It is that strong, continual feeling that cannot be easily tampered with. It is being willingly expectant about something. The genuine faith doesn't give up easily. Even when the person is faced with difficulties, that strong hope still remains. It happens as a result of the great expectations of that person. Now, the second type of faith, that is the reluctant faith. That is the faith that occurs in the person as a result of unwillingness and resistance. It's that faith that people don't work towards. The person would only say they have faith but won't have that strong belief or expectations. They believe that it's just a normal thing for them to have faith because they have an uncertain faith. Faith can be tampered with by allowing discouragement. There is only one key that kills faith completely, that is discouragement. Discouragement is that negative conviction, thought, barriers, obstacles, and challenges that kills one's aim, goals, and achievement. It also serves as an harmful instrument for killing faith. Discouragement terminates and ruins one's faith by giving them negative convictions, telling them the results won't come. There are some major keys associated with faith. 1. Patience. 2. Steadfastness. 3. Perseverance. 4. Persistency. And 5. Hope. Patience is an important key associated with faith because it is that enduring feeling that triggers faith. It enables you to wait calmly without getting frustrated or giving up even when things take time. 2. Steadfastness. When a person is steadfast, they will be loyal and devoted to their faith despite facing any challenges. 3. Perseverance. This also is an important key. It enables a person push through obstacles while achieving any goal pertaining to faith. 4. Persistency. When you are persistent, you keep on trying without giving up, having faith even when things seem impossible. And lastly, 5. Hope. Hope boosts one's faith by giving them a feeling of expectation and desire for a positive outcome, even when things seem difficult. Now I will discuss on what they call faith terminators. Faith terminators are those weapons that tend to kill one's faith. They are those challenging problems that destroys one's faith. I will tell you 5 main faith terminators that ruins a person's faith. They are discouragements, trials and temptations, lack of patience, impersistency, and withdrawal of hope. How do you deal with those faith terminators? Well, you can stop discouragement from killing one's faith by saying positive words and allowing positive thoughts. And encourage yourself always by setting your heart to expect greater results. 2. In the midst of trials and temptation, one is expected to break through by avoiding pitfalls and watching steadfastly in order to prevent falling into temptations. 3. To address impatience, you need to learn how to wait on God and endure during difficult situations, believing all is going to be well. To tackle impersistency, 4. You have to commit yourself into determination of resilience with an act of being persistent. And lastly, in order to avoid giving up or losing hope on something, you ought to be strong and courageous, having a strong confidence backed up with faith. 5 examples of people with great faith in the Bible. 1. Abraham. He had faith and trusted on God for his son at his old age. He also left his father's house to dwell in the land God promised him. 2. Mary Magdalene. She trusted God for healing and she acted towards her faith by touching the hem of his garment. 3. Anna. She had faith and trusted God for the fruit of the womb, and she received it. 4. Job. This man is an example of a person of great faith because he still trusted God despite his difficulties and challenges, and God delivered him. 5. Blind Bartimaeus. Though this man was challenged with blindness, he still had that faith that he could be healed, and he cried out to God with a loud voice and received a sight. What does the Bible say about faith? In Hebrews 11:1, the Bible says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. The Bible says that we must walk by faith, not by sight. The Bible says that the just shall live by faith. The Bible says in Philippians 4:13 that I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. The Bible says that we should ask and it will be given to us. We should seek and we shall find. We should knock and it shall be opened to us. And lastly, the Bible says in Hebrews 11:6 that without faith it is impossible to please God. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. Now, what are the inspiring knowledge about faith? Faith is not the absence of fear, but the presence of courage. God's promises are like the stars. You may never touch them with your fingers, but you can follow them with your heart. You don't need a leap of faith, but just take one step. Faith is the strength by which we can say, though this be the end, I will not despair. You have to have faith in your own abilities. Sometimes God gives us what we need, not what we want, to remind us about faith. That faith is trusting Him, not on our circumstances. In the silence of our doubts, faith whispers is still working. What are the practical steps to strengthen your faith? 1. Always learn to depend solely on God. 2. Don't be easily discouraged. 3. Practice the habit of being patient, that is, enduring despite facing any challenge. 3. Always do things to boost your faith. And lastly, don't relent in your faith. What are the significant values of faith? 1. If you have faith, you will learn to trust God and depend solely on Him. 2. Faith is the major key to receiving better results. 3. When you have faith, you will learn to hold on to God's promises even when the journey gets tough and the path disappears. And lastly, faith is the quiet assurance that what we hope for will happen, even if you can't see it yet. Therefore, I want you to work on your faith, live out your faith, act on it, pursue your faith, practice it, and stand by your faith. I'll be wrapping up this podcast now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hey, amazing fans, I want to express my gratitude for your loyalty and support. Wishing you a peaceful and prosperous new year. Until next time, take care and stay wonderful. Bye. See you in the next episode on